But you've heard who they're making Black Lanterns, right?
No.
Because the Black Lanterns are dead people.
Like zombie lanterns?
Yeah, but they're bringing back Martian Manhunter as one.
Okay.
They're bringing back Superman Earth 2. Earth 2 Superman, the one who died in Crisis. He's going to be one.
I always thought Superman Earth 2 was the Kingdom Come Superman.
No.
No?
Superman Earth 2, no.
Oh, okay.
Superman Earth 2 is the original Superman.
Right.
Right.
Which I always thought was the King. No, I
No,
guess you're right.
different.
Yeah. You're right.
And Connor Kent, it looks like they're going to bring back.
Okay.
So. But
Superboy.
right.
Con-El.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think it's they just kill Martian Manhunter just to bring him back as a Black Lantern. It's pretty stupid. But to have Earth 2 Superman be one, that's pretty lame.
But that's the Jeff Johns thing. Isn't he writing that?
Yeah, he is writing that. I don't care who's writing it. I just think it's a mistake.
Oh, well, we'll see if it sells.
I'm sure it will.
Everyone, this is Elliott Serrano and Jose Melendez coming to you from Dreamland Comics in Schaumburg, Illinois. Thank you for joining us yet again here on the Comic Culture Warrior YouTube channel. And we've got a lot going on here, so let's just jump right in. Last week, or this past week, it's going to be last week by the time people see this, because it seems like these videos just can't get posted fast enough.
You should talk to the guy who does that, fucking slacking off.
You know, that's what happens when you have...
not very professional.
No, well, it's a kid. I pay him in jujubes. And, maybe I need to start giving him, like, Mounds bars or whatever. Okay, a guy can't write columns and comics and edit video and format it and everything. There are only so many hours in a day. Only so many hours in a day. Anyway, thank you so much. We got a lot of hits on our last few segments, especially the Final Crisis final review. And which has proven to be one of our more popular videos. And also, still, the discussion is still going on that. Johnny Horror is, I'm sorry, he's kind of fighting a losing battle there.
You know what, though?
He's all alone, man. Sorry, man,
but
you're all alone.
Johnny, I have to give you mad props because, man, you are sticking to your guns. But hey, he's got an answer for everybody.
He does.
He does. I'm like, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
It's true.
I mean, he knows his shit. He does. And, I mean... it shows, and I think it's great. And that's another commenter like Locus Mortis is another guy.
Yeah.
He knows his shit. He makes comments, and he backs them up. And I don't know. To have conversations, I like people who actually know what they're talking about to further along the conversations and to rebut other people's comments and so on and so forth. Yeah,
no one's flaming. No one's just making fun of each other. No one's calling each other names. I really like that.
Yeah.
For the most part, every once in a while we poke at each other, but everyone's been pretty civil. And you're right about that. But poor Johnny Horror, man, he's alone.
Keep fighting the good fight, though, man. Seriously.
And somebody else, and I'm afraid I didn't write the comment down. I just found it hilarious. They said, Final Crisis gets better with every internet explanation you read.
That was actually pretty funny.
And it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. I've gone to some of those blogs where they take all the... Some people have made these like exhaustive annotations for each issue and references on each page of each issue. And I've got to say, that's really impressive. And I think the only other book that I think even approaches that... I mean, the only one that even merited that outside of Final Crisis is A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. With League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, there are a lot of different references to other stories and past pulp fiction, pulp characters and all that. And there are some fans, Final Crisis fans, that are doing that same thing. I think someone should take all those blog postings and notes and put them together like as a Final Crisis, companion or bibliography or something. Because it's true. The more I do read those pages, and I go, oh, okay, that makes more sense. But again, if I've got to, if I got to go to the fucking library, to read a history,
One of my favorite comments that Johnny Horror made though was explaining the God Machine at the end.
Right.
And I'm like, so Superman was in the future and Brainiac done this thing and blah blah. And I'm like, yeah. It's really exhaustive, like the comment that he made, and I'm like, okay, I kind of got half of that, like in the book, and then in the other books that you read, but I'm like, if I need to be explained what the fuck the ending is, like, that's fine. But I mean, maybe it's just because I didn't really put that much thought into it, into the ending, and because when I read this stuff, everything that he wrote, I was like, yeah, I kind of knew all that, but at the same time, I still didn't like the ending.
Right.
I don't know. I just kind of like made that comment out to be a really good comment and then just kind of bashed it. I don't know how that happened. but that's not what I meant. It was a very good, but I don't like it having to be explained to me
right
from outside of the comic book itself.
Correct. Yeah. And I made a comment to that effect too. It's like it's a joke. It's kind of like if you have to explain the joke, then the joke's not funny.
Right.
So and that's
but your jokes rarely ever are anyway.
Well, I'm not claiming to. Well, I think I'm kind of funny. Oh, and somebody out there liked my Yoda imitation, just so you know, mister. They said it was an awesome Yoda.
Each his own, man.
Although Pink Hamsterino said that Yoda could bite them. Okay, well, since we're talking about comments, and I took my my berating on the channel a while back to heart and started writing comments down since my printer's not working. I've got a bunch of comments here that we want to go into. But I already see that the clock is ticking on this segment, so we'll have to come back in the next. We'll close it with this. Johnny Horror, keep the faith, man. Just because we don't agree with you doesn't mean you're wrong.
No, that should give him more incentive.
Although you do realize that if you're the only person in the room who believes that the sky is purple, then, chances are you should reevaluate what you think.
Never.
All right, folks. We'll see you back in the next segment.